Episode 15. Before I do anything else, I want to correct some things that I left hanging. Did actually go back on my previous episodes and double check where I left some conversations hanging, the trio or whatever. So let's get some chances to deepen our bond with Hannah by talking as Malt. It's hard to believe we're fighting the Kaiser already. Yeah, it's only chapter 5. There's like 12 chapters in the game? There's always 12 chapters. What? Wait, I thought this would be it. We already talked to her one time, like in a previous episode. Am I forgetting something? Damn it. We finally reunited with Fritz. I need to make sure we all make it back to Gasco together. Well, since we already spent some, we'll do a third one. Being on the Tyrannus really makes you appreciate how much work our parents do, doesn't it? I didn't want to do more chores, that's not it. I'm getting used to the chores maybe. We should be more thankful to them. That is more in line with what she's talking about, so triangle. Yes, I plan to thank them for all their hard work once we return. Okay, well, I thought I went back and accounted for everything that happened in previous episodes. Maybe I screwed up my talking combo? In which case my next plan to talk to Malt as May to finish off a trio there is going to go poorly. But it's fine, it's all building towards affinities that I wanted anyway. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something about this system, the way the trio of conversations to get the chance to deepen your bond saves between intermissions. Maybe it deletes itself at some point. I know it might be hard since we're still fighting, but you should rest while you can. Alright, so this should trigger a chance, unless I'm... Okay, so that one was preserved. I feel like I've had a really long, really terrible dream. Maybe you're sick, but you're fine now. This is still part of that dream. Maybe I closed off on the Hannah conversation in a part that I didn't review, and this one was still hanging. Whatever. This is still part of that dream. Sounds bad. Maybe you're sick is also a bit pessimistic. I think but you're fine now it's a little bit non-committal, but maybe you just kind of have to believe that. Yeah, I'd rather not have any dreams like that. Seems like that was the case. Okay. Into the archives. Did this... Wait, did we... Okay, yeah, this did go through, like at the end of the last episode. If we just do that, the auto formation, then I guess we don't really have to worry about anything else. Yeah, we'll keep on doing that until we really have to consider something, I guess. Seems like it's fine. And as for the upgrades we can get with 200, I was eyeing this warp point. We could save up for like even more HP. Or rather this create point. This one's just a basic feature though, so I do want to get the basic feature ones. I think it's important to get these low cost ones now because we're going to the points that give us only a low amount of resources right now. We'll unlock the ones that give us more resources later, so these ones that are higher cost will be quicker to buy once we have the higher yield mining points. So let's get this. So that unlocked HP and SP recovery waypoints, that's good. Transmission waypoints, damn. That's what I want. Wish I unlocked this earlier. I didn't know that we could actually get transmission waypoints out of those power spots. That's like a lot of conversations that I potentially already missed out on. But I mean, we would have had to got 400 points, whatever these crystals are called, in addition to the 100 needed for this, and buying this as well. Point is, I just wish I knew I could have gotten this earlier. It doesn't matter. I guess we also unlock this. Wait, intermission... Oh, transmission and... We can make intermission waypoints out of... empty waypoints? That's crazy. That's like 20 more AP for free. Wow. I didn't realize that was a feature. Well, in any case, we can see all of them now, so we can make informed decisions, but there's just too much to choose from. We'll decide later, though. Can we actually get basic tools from here? We can. We can get exactly 5, which would be enough to upgrade something. I'm not sure if we really need it right now, but we'll keep it in mind. It's only 100. And it would like save us 5 SP instead of going into one of those ruins or something. Alright, so we want to upgrade the cannon definitely. But who should do it? And actually, let's look at this first. Brits wants to do the laundry. We'll do that first. Guess we'll focus on... check his affinities. You've kind of only focused on Sheena. I did say I want to upgrade Malt a bit, their affinity, so we'll do that. Although Malt is already level 19, this is also an EXP boost. Let's just do Brits and Sheena for now, and we can focus on some other combination later. I think that was an EXP boost. Socks, we cannot go on a guys-only expedition, not this time. We can play with the moo sheep, that we can do. Oh wait, Kyle wanted to do the laundry. God damn it. Well, I would have paired them up if I realized. I didn't see the icon on Kyle. I guess we're going into this boss battle without Kyle having hero mode. Or Socks having hero mode. This is a problem. We can maybe fulfill this request for sauerkraut. May's gonna cook. Pretty sure the sauerkraut is a damage boost, so that'll help us in the battle. Though maybe we'd actually prefer, like, something to increase our defense. Although we don't really have that. Okay, we'll do this. The best defense is a good offense, I guess. Not a high success, though. Boron wants to play with moo sheep. We can do that. We could also upgrade for 5 birchwood. Don't use birchwood here, we use tools. What about these ones? Basic tools, and over here was birchwood, but we don't really want to use this, so let's upgrade the shed. Get some wool, get some wool, get some feathers, get some milk. Encouraging shot, a new skill. Three-hit attack on an enemy that greatly decreases the time until your next ally attacks. Interesting. That was also Hannah's wish. Alright, so Sheena wants to talk to someone. And that's pretty much all we can do for the people in the cockpit. Actually, who else wants to talk? Yeah, Chick and Sheena. That works out. We'll have Chick do the talking so that she gets the experience. Where was Sheena? There she is. I'm so thankful that everyone came to my rescue. There's our EXP boost, and that should trigger Jin to level up, which fulfills his request as well. We're not going to do scrap fishing, we're not going to sleep. We missed out on Kyle, that's all fine. Okay. Do we want to plant in the garden? Maybe after we upgrade. We have to stop the Kaiser as soon as we can. I have a bad feeling about him. Yeah, me too. I wish we could have gone to a more peaceful Burman. I don't want to go ever again is wrong. We were just unlucky, maybe. We'll fight so we can go back one day. Now the problem with Square is that it brings up fighting, which maybe you don't want to think about. But it is more resolute, and that's kind of where these kids are right now. Yes, so that we can visit Burman once it's peaceful again. Magic for your fears 1. Welcome back, Sheena. I'm so glad we got to see you again. I'm glad to see you all as well. I'm truly so grateful you all came to my rescue. It's just... I just feel so sorry that you had to go through such danger to rescue me. Don't feel bad about that. If our positions were switched, you would have done the same thing, right? Of course. If my precious friends were in danger. See? So you don't need to worry about that. Thank you, Chick. I feel so much lighter now. That's great. I guess we'll get to the magic part of that conversation later. I think their previous conversation centered around the doll that Sheena carries around. What was that doll's name? Maybe it's over here in her character profile. Doesn't mention it. I think it was something like... I don't remember. For some reason I want to say Bluey, but I know that's the dog from the cartoon. Whatever. Alright, as for actual upgrades, who's gonna do the upgrading? I guess Hannah? She's kinda behind in levels, so is Wappo. Hannah has a lot of affinity, or a lot of relations with everyone, so it's pretty likely that she'll get a lot of people helping with the success rate improvement or something. Upgrade that. Alright, just one this time. Not a high success. And since she leveled up, let's swap to someone else. Wappo. Armor or reactor? Well, I guess the reactor is still level 5 while everything else is level 6. We could get everything to level 6 first. But I feel like the armor is more important based on our performance last time. Okay, everyone loves Wappo, so everyone is helping Wappo. High success too. And I guess we can still upgrade this anyway. So we'll do that. I think. I'm gonna do it. Right now. Who needs EXP? I really don't have to min-max this every time, but guess that'd be either chick or hack. Are they about level in, or about... Nope, not that. Are they about the same in terms of EXP right now? Okay, hack is slightly behind, so he'll do it. With Jin helping out, it's surely a high success. Of course, he's the engineer. Oh, we can do it again. That's perfect. It'll spend the last 2 of our SP. Why not? Okay, but I'm doing this again. Don't have to do this every time, I know, but I just want to know this time. So that was about 25% of his EXP bar, it seems. It seems like it. Just good to know in general how much that does. So yeah, bring out chick. Oh, with Socks helping out, it'll surely be a high success. Of course it was. He's a scientist. Alright. And with that, we're ready. Moth's going to stand on the top of the Tyrannus, posing epically, in his Gynax pose, with his arms crossed, like he does in the main menu. As we face down the Gargantua, I guess, or whatever is going to stop us on our way to the Gargantua. Here we go. Approaching the flagship. I think they really want you to be at full HP for this boss battle. I know they have that point, like the health and SP point before every boss, but it feels like the things leading up to this maybe kind of went easier on you a little bit, or they gave you a bit more recovery before that point just now, just so that you're full up for this. Because I'm pretty sure we're fighting Ash. Ascending to cover before entering through the upper deck. Wow, I can't see a thing. This maneuver allows entry via their blind spot. Please stand by. Yeah, I guess the problem of being a huge ship like the Gargantua means that even if there's a cloud obstructing our view of it, we still pretty much know where it is. Alright, we'll get as close to them as possible and... Large enemy signature detected ahead. And I can already see the figurehead at the top, or whatever you would call it. The unicorn, the last one we haven't seen yet. What? Did it just disappear? Is it moving around in the clouds? Damn it, we can't see a thing. Warning, we are receiving enemy fire from outside our effective range. Why the heck is it attacking us in this visibility? It's not like it'll hit us. Let's go on ahead. I don't miss. Damn it, it actually hit us. A shot at that range could only have hit if it was spell enhanced, and only a Crimson Knight could enhance their shots like that. At one point, the rebels had assembled for a large-scale raid, under the cover of a heavy fog. That operation never succeeded. When the fog lifted, the only thing that remained were broken units, each destroyed by a single armor-piercing round. The one who stopped that operation was the leader of the Crimson Knights, the omniscient sniper. All-seeing Ash. I guess we didn't really fully understand what his ability was compared to the others. They kinda showed it off when they were kidnapping Malt except for him. But that makes sense, right? We know that Ash is like Malt and May. He can sort of see things. Raise our altitude. Predictable movements will only make it easier for him to shoot at us. Roger, raising elevation. I saw that as well. Damage control. Heavy losses to our defenses. Flight functionality compromised. Evasive capabilities reduced. Damn it. His unit wasn't supposed to be able to fly. How the hell is he moving through the clouds? Analysis complete. There are more than a dozen airships hidden in the clouds. Oh, so he's just riding on top of one. Kind of like what we did in the second game, or even at the beginning of this game. He appears to be jumping from one to the next, using them as footholds. That is badass. A unicorn. Jumping between airships in the sky, sniping at us. What a crazy mech. You're kidding. How can he see those airships in among all these clouds? We need to get closer and attack before he can jump again. We're just in it, huh? Even if I had already seen it, I must say I'm impressed you've made it this far, Malt. If we don't stop the Vermin Empire now, Gasco is going to end up in another war. You know this. Why are you on their side? You'll have to win to get the answers you want. What does that mean? You aren't the only one who wants answers. Show me that you have the power to change the destiny I saw. Ash's sniping has damaged the Tyrannus. You will start the battle with 70% HP. Yup, that makes sense. Okay, that's just perfect. Well, we'll start it off like this. This is what I saved it for. Do you even understand what you did to the village? I understand more than you know, and more than you'll need to know. Seems like we did pretty significant damage to the head already. It's got 12,000 or so remaining HP. No more armor on this one. It's called the Sleipnir, I guess like the Snape. How's it pronounced? Sleipnir? Whatever mythical creature that is. The head of the Sleipnir. Even without optical augments, Ash's aim is impeccable. And it is said anyone who is caught in his gaze never returns from the battlefield. Destroy this target to finish Ash. And the arms, a massive rifle cannon powered with biocharge technology. Its recoil makes it difficult to use when mounted on mobile weapons, but Ash's abilities allow him to make full use of it. I guess we have to cancel out its charge at some point if it starts to put up one of those magic circles or something, I guess. Maybe. It has around 4000 HP, seems to be a target for grenade launchers. And then here, this one which had heavy armor, the legs. Shock-absorbing legs that nullify the significant recoil of the rifle cannon. Destroying these will unbalance the control system. Let's go for that first. That's why you put so much armor on it. Yeah, it's kind of the weak point. Give it a normal piercing shot. Or actually, do a swap first. And bring out Boron. Give it a super piercing shot first. Normal piercing shot. Alright, smog on the head, that's fine. We'll deal with that later. Get rid of the legs. Balancer abnormality. Alright, it's just kind of reeling. Everyone's excited. Alright, so we're gonna do this. It has no armor, right? So we'll keep Ritz, we'll bring in Malt, and we'll keep our combo going with Socks. Guess I could have gone for the delay on the body first, but we have to attack the head to win the battle. Can we shock the head? We can. It looks like we removed the smog, fortunately. Okay, that's actually a problem for us. No, wait, it's not. We have formation back. So actually bring in Sheena then, so we can build our combo even more for Malt. Any of these useful? We do want our HP back. I actually didn't even realize we were so bad on HP. It's a good thing he didn't really attack us yet. Yeah, I forgot that we started at 70%. Alright, Malt. Go for kill. First strike. 80%. It's actually pretty evasive on the head. If it's that evasive, I don't really want to gamble with first strike, which is only one hit. Give it heroic strike. This is the end, but don't worry. I'll send you to see Mom and Dad. I'll send you there first so you can apologize. I don't want to talk about them. I'm sure this is true, but just throw it back in his face. Seems like you really hate me. Why don't we get along, like brothers should? Demoralization? I guess he has some second thoughts. Okay, that was actually significant damage. Put down... Risky zone? Maybe. Maybe. We could just put fire on the guy below. Let's save... We don't want to be too far back on the turn order. Something that doesn't put us too far back. I guess we didn't stun the head, but that's fine. Just do a normal attack. Give us some SP, or rather some HP. Yeah, he can't do anything. He's repairing. Alright. Malt, go for kill. It's still 80%, so we're still gonna use the heroic strike here. Although, damage for all attackers would be nice. We'll gamble a little bit. Alright, it worked out. And there's our burst attack. The armor rank doesn't really do anything for us, but that's fine. Mom and Dad, you... Malt, what happened? What happened to our mom and dad? May, they... What? You haven't told May yet? How very kind of you. Why don't I tell her for you? Shut up! Don't worry, May. Since Malt is too kind to do it, I'll explain everything to you myself. Stop! Do not say it. I killed them. I killed our parents. I burned them to ashes, along with our home. What? Burned? Mommy and Daddy? Good. That's good, Malt. Come at me with everything you have. Oh boy. And here's our actual breakthrough chance. Just give up. You don't have the power to change destiny. Gonna have to be this. Just in general, it's always going to be the resolute option. I feel like it might have always been the CC, but I made some mistakes in the first 2 games, or maybe it was only the second game if they introduced these breakthrough chances, but don't know how I ever got it wrong if it was always this obvious. We're not giving up. We're all going to fight you together. To think the little crybaby would grow up to be so brave. And then back down. Turns out we don't have to worry about any of this other stuff. I was almost certain these things would auto-repair before I got the chance to do anything. But no, it's fine. Bring out this. Malt? Actually goes first over here. Or rather, hang on. Why do they have 1 HP? Weird. It's 2,000. I think we'll probably kill it with Malt, right? Yeah, so send him in first. We also have the attack boost, so it probably doesn't really matter. But just in case, we'll have this out to continue our combo. This should probably end it. Alright, that one went way smoother. I don't know why it went way smoother, probably because I had some upgrades and also used the assist at the very start of the battle, and just in general didn't get below half HP at the very start of battle. That was kind of the biggest mistake that I had against Tira, however you pronounce her name. Ballad 1, large HP recovery. I think Hannah also gets that later, or unless she already had it. It's over, Ash. I've already seen this, over and over again. Always you fail to block this strike. Always you lose somebody. Always. You know, he didn't even really get a chance to fire a single shot during the actual battle. Kind of feels weird that he's doing it now. I guess I just kind of lucked out that whatever turn order I did didn't actually let him get one hit in when we started the battle at 70% HP. This one won't miss either, Malt. What? Nope, that one won't hit us. They're playing 4D chess. What the? I missed? I didn't see this. I saw it. We won't lose. What just happened? I get it now. It was you. What? What are you talking about? I don't get it. It took so long, but now we can finally move forward. Forward beyond what I saw. I'll see you again, Malt and May. Just keep doing what you have to do. And like Tuxedo Mask, he leaves, having done nothing. Ash, wait. All he really did was miss a bunch of shots during the battle and then in the cutscene, also miss his shot. But I mean, I guess he did his job, somehow. Updating information on the Gargantua entry route. Adjusting course target to a suitable entry point. If we enter the Gargantua now, we'll lose track of Ash. No, it's more important that we open a pass into the Gargantua first. I mean, that is true, right? We just gotta take out the guy at the top of the entire Imperial army first. That's the move that makes the most sense for everything we know up until now, I guess. But maybe following Ash in the long term might have been better, who knows. Sorry, Malt, I agree with what Nier's saying. Malt, I know how you feel, but we don't have a choice. I understand you want to go after Ash, but... I know. We're gonna open a pass in that ship. Let's do it, Malt. So are we actually now syncing up with Chapter 1? Hang on tight. Huh, look at that. Oh, we're not actually driving on top of it this time, like we did in Chapter 1, we're just going straight in. It's like the Death Star. We successfully breached, reversing thrusters. Brace for landing. The flexible dampers have mitigated damage to the Tyrannus. Is everybody safe? Yeah, somehow. I'm okay. Is anybody hurt? I'm getting pretty used to falling by now. Hey, couldn't you say something before you drop us like that? You guys sure are tough. Alright, let's go. We must stop the Kaiser's plans at all costs. Alright, look at that. The Crimson Knights in all their glory. They look crazy when you line them up like this. Absolutely crazy. I mean, they're the bad guys, but they're cool, right? Their uniforms, their just general vibe, they're all kind of like these psychic war dogs or something that command themed tanks. They've got a thing going on. And I'm pretty sure we'll probably get into it later, but it's pretty obvious, right? They're not entirely working for just the Burman army, for the Kaiser. They're like their own thing. Akira Himekawa. I don't recall if they did art for the previous games, but I wouldn't be surprised if this art style is something that I saw before at one of the end cards. Well, we can't end the episode now. We've only just started. I guess this will give me the chance to actually do all of this bookkeeping here in the Akasha panel, and then get ready for the actual next chapter. Before we do this though, we unlocked this, didn't we? This thing with Merlot. Capital City Pharaoh Gasco Military Command. In Merlot's Memories 1. Lieutenant Muscat, are the children safe?
Hi.
Vanilla has informed me that the children have been locked in difficult fights. Okay, so this is also middle of the current game. It's not actually that far in the past. What strong, honorable children they've grown to be. If only I could send the Gasco army to their aid. But a careless move could threaten all of Gasco. A misstep here could plunge us into an all-out war, and then the people would be the ones to suffer. I mean, I guess we've got Vanilla in her airship kind of firing from a distance, and then Flam is also riding alongside her motorcycle. I guess she's also doing that somehow while we're also in the sky. Don't know how she's doing that. She's the real sniper. I don't know. She's driving on her motorcycle on the land while we're flying in the sky, sniping up at the enemies that are millions of miles away. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Not really. The Tyrannus magically brings in their power or something, but it's fun to pretend. It may be frustrating, but on the surface, the Gasco army is not supposed to be making any movements. It is just, I feel so helpless. I as well. I cannot forget the spark in that boy's eyes. It was the spark of a hero. Ah, what a marvelous spark it was. One day, I'm gonna be an even better hero and protect everybody. You know, I thought he would have been talking about Malt, but yeah, I guess Hack does also have that fire in him. He's got that dog in him. They are amazing children. That much is true, and yet, they are children nonetheless. If only we could have let them live, learn, and play as children. Yes, if only. There must be something I can still teach them. Something I can give to them. As the leader of Gasco's armies, and as an elder to them all. I don't know, maybe like a big ice cream or something? They're kids. They like ice cream, I'm sure. Oh, and we have Vanilla and Nier's memories just for free. Why do we have this unlocked? Is it because we have their hearts beyond the first level or something? Or could it just be that we unlock all of them just by having them as assist characters, so maybe we get all of them from here on out? Did we miss any from previous rounds? I don't think so. No, we're good. Of course, starting, what is it, next chapter? Yeah, chapter 6. We could have these guys, so we're going to be missing them. But we're building towards this guy. Vanilla's memories too. "3 years ago. Okay, an actual flashback. Capital city Parisia, Muscat Mansion. You've been making many careless mistakes recently. What? I'm so sorry. What is it, Cayenne?
Oh?
My, were you not paying attention? Perhaps it would be best to cancel today's lessons. But I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason you haven't been able to focus? I am more than willing to lend an ear. Well, it's just... this is a bit of a personal worry.
Oh.
Why, 8 years of age is a perfectly reasonable time to have a worry or two. And although it may not be my specialty, a love problem or two would not be unfamiliar to my ears. Vanilla, I don't think she has problems like that. Love? Well, that isn't... Actually, I kind of wondered in the previous game. Maybe she could have been something with Malt. They kind of seemed like they were both top dogs, so to speak. And they kind of had a camaraderie going in terms of the resolution pass, or whatever you would call it, the renegade thing. I think they have chemistry, but she probably doesn't have worries like that. Perhaps I have gotten ahead of myself. Father was appointed president again, and Mother is too busy for me. I haven't seen them lately either. Canelle has been promoted as well, and I haven't seen her since she was assigned to Mr. Merlot.
Oh.
She was an excellent pupil. Merlot will have a fantastic assistant. This guy is so very clearly evil. You never really saw these sprites of him until you actually knew he was the villain in the previous game. Like, he didn't show his face until he revealed himself as the villain, so there was no mystery about this sleazy-looking guy being the villain or whatever. You wouldn't have been able to guess it, because he didn't show up until later. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm saying all this because it's kind of weird looking at him have this conversation, which is supposedly amicable with Vanilla. Obviously, he was kind of evil back in this time too. Although I guess he only became evil after the war started, as a plot to get revenge and all that. I don't know. So how long has it been since you've last met your family? 5 days since I've last seen my father, and about a month since I've seen Canelle. That would be lonesome indeed, but I have an idea. Huh?
Yes.
Why don't I inform Shane and Jelly that you haven't been able to focus on your lessons lately? Yes, and I will casually mention this to Canelle as well. Then perhaps they'll organize a bit of a family meeting to help you. You can't. They're all so busy working for Gasco, and I wish for them to be able to do their duties without having to worry about me. This is all I can do for Gasco right now. I see. I apologize for suggesting something so distasteful.
Vanilla.
I am sure you'll grow to be a fine politician one day, just like Shane. I can promise you that. Oh, Cayenne. So you said all of that on purpose. I'm quite angry with you. Think of it as a punishment for not paying attention in class. I'm sorry, Cayenne.
Sate.
Now then, let us resume the lesson. All amicable, it seems, despite his evil-looking sprite. I don't exactly recall how things happened. Can I check the Kimonopedia? I guess I could have... Oh, let's do this. Here, so... Damn. Had my chance just there. Alright, there. Cayenne. Friend of the former President Muscat and former tutor to his daughter Vanilla, He lost his entire family in the Burman invasion and committed horrible deeds for the sake of revenge. I don't remember exactly how it went down, but I'm pretty sure after he lost his family, he somehow plotted the deaths of Vanilla's parents, and then he masqueraded as Vanilla's dad, basically. That's why you didn't see his evil-looking face until later. But yeah, I guess he really had the heel turn only after the war happened, and this would have been before that. Nier's memories too. Oh, it seems like this is also based on the background during the events of the game, even after we got the Omega Tyrannus. Nier, I had something I wanted to ask you. Of course, ask away. I'm not sure if I should be asking this, but would you happen to be the leader of the rebels? I was just surprised at how young you were. How old is she? I'm so glad we can bring this up and just have all the relevant information in front of us. She's only 22. Is she actually the leader? A central figure? Few know of her true origins. Well, we're gonna learn. I guess it can't be helped that you see me that way. I'm 22, which does make me pretty young for a leader. I mean, compared to the leaders on the Tyrannus, at least you're an adult. But I first joined the rebels 8 years ago, when we first banded together to resist the oppressive regime of the Kaiser. Okay, so actually, she was still, what, 14? When she joined the rebels? She was also, like the kids here, a child soldier basically. It's crazy, this world. That's quite a while ago. But you guys started fighting younger than I did. We don't have to compare ages. It was still pretty rough for you, I imagine. I think we may be a bit special in that regard. I'd say so. But it's a common thing for Felineko in the Burman Empire nowadays. How terrible. I lived alone with my mom. My dad was never around, but I had always assumed that's just how things were. When I was 12, the Burman took her away. She ended up the subject of experiments, and day by day she grew weaker. Wait, what? No, no. Nier. She's a Felineko? Okay, wait. I thought she was a dog, a canino. I guess I didn't really recognize... What exactly is the defining trait? They all have snouts and everything, sometimes they got pointy ears. What's the difference here? Just looking at the main kids. Well, Moose Cat is a cat, obviously. Arlo is a canino. It's just kinda hard to tell which ones are cats and dogs. I guess the cats kind of have shorter snouts? Maybe? I guess. But Nier kinda seemed like a wolf to me. I guess I had it wrong. Experiments? It couldn't be. That's right. She was used for the first trials of the spell-enhanced weaponry. I can't believe they were working on it since that long ago. Many Felineko lives were lost in those experiments. I'm sorry. I must have brought back painful memories. It's the pain I felt back then that drives me forward today. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'll see you around. Nier. Yeah, it seems like she's willing to open up to Sheena. I guess Sheena is kind of going through the same things that Nier did with all the experiments and the oppression as a Felineko. And off we go. Back to Illusory Petit Mona, or whatever. Have we jumped forward in time yet again? This is Petit Mona, but it feels kinda different. Hey, who are you? Yup, we've jumped forward yet again. I'm May. Who are you? I'm Emma. Emma? Do we know the name Emma? Huh? Oh, hi Emma.
えっと、
Oh, are you the person who is moving to Petit Mona? What? I'm not.
そうなの？
Really? Oh, that's right. Mama said the person coming here was a boy. Oh. Is that him over there? Oh. Oh? Okay. Oh, wait, Delma? Hang on. Delma's daughter, a healthy girl. And Delma... Well, we'll see. I may be forgetting some obvious things that I've seen already, like at the beginning of this game and previous games, but... Well, we're getting into this now. He kinda looks like Malt.
え？
Oh, maybe... I haven't seen him before. Do you want to ask him?
えっと、
It's a little embarrassing.
大丈夫。
It's okay. I'll come with you.
Eh?
Back to the future, everyone. What? Smile at him. Haha, who are you? Is something wrong? We're just kind of smiling weirdly at this guy that doesn't know us. I'm May. Who are you?
僕は、
Hi. My name is Wheat. Wow, what a name. I mean, a lot of the kids' names are based off like desserts and things, so having a food-based name is just par for the course, right? Are you the boy who just moved here?
うん。
Huh? Oh, yeah. I knew it. See? I was right. Yeah.
よろしくね。
I arrived here today. Nice to meet you.
よろしくね。
Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And all that just happened. I had lots of fun.
そう。
So, did you make a new friend? Yep. Well now, if there's anything else you need, just let me know. I'll go and collect it. Alright, quick intermission. Anything we need? Nothing from here. And we already sold all our valuables. Oh, look at this, military enthusiast. What a sprite. I came here because I heard rumors about a weapons shop selling crazy stuff on the village outskirts. And it was really here. Why are they even out here in the boonies? I bought way too much stuff, so you can have some. Oh, you don't need to give me anything in return. I'm in a great mood. So you just buy military bombs as a hobby or something? Okay. What's your story? The merchandise might have been crazy, but the interior was even crazier. It was so amazing. Everyone has a hobby. Gossip-loving woman. An Anju priest and his family moved in recently. They seem like such kind people. Anju priest. So that would be the boy's Wheat's father. They also had a boy your age, I believe. Here, take this and go be friends with him. The peace candy. Next time you can tell me a story. Okay? If we actually do that. Next time. Haha, I've come up with yet another delicious dish. You can have the recipe and these ingredients. Give it a try sometime. And after you taste it, let me know what you think. Do we need any of this? Can we get some basic tools? We can. Okay, we're not going to pass up this opportunity. We need oak wood for that. We'll worry about that later. 5 tools here. That's done. 5 tools there. And that's it on tools. So give us 10 of these. 2,000 well spent. Alright, what about expanding these other ones? We have the tools, we have the potting soil. 5 oak wood and 5 energy lamp. Can we get either? No oak wood. I don't see energy lamp. It's probably the upgraded version of this, so no. Dorm. Wool and feather I don't think we can buy, and there's no oak wood anyway. Just give us like 2 of these, I guess, just in case we ever have to use it. Alright, I'll check that. We have the tools, we have the metal plate. We might need metal plates here. We do. Do we really need it though? I mean, we're going to be... That last battle went so well, I think we're probably okay on health. Maybe. Oh, we can get birchwood. Give us 3 of that. And we do actually need more metal plates if we want... No, wait, they were for... the mess room, right. So yeah, we do need 5 more metal plates. Or 4 more, rather. At least 4 more. I think we're okay to wait on upgrading the rest of these. Armor's already level 7, it's probably fine. We don't need to buy 20 more metal plates. Not right now. We could get 5 more patched up batteries. Oh, we would need 5 more metal plates though. Let's just get some of these for all-out offense. 1 small barrel. We need 1 more large barrel. And for the grenade launcher, we have enough. We just need 1 coil and 4 breaches. And that seems good for now. We'll keep a healthy amount of money around just in case. Oh, and maybe some meat? No, wait, we just got a bunch. Oh, we need these though, definitely. Alright, we're kind of down on money, but we should be fine if I just kind of conserve it a bit. We'll not spend it on the power spots to long-range artillery a bunch of enemies like we did last time. I think we're fine. Okay. Ending the episode with a bit of bookkeeping, but that'll be it for now. Oh, it's Emma. Bye-bye. See you again. Bye-bye, May.
またね。
See you again. Bye-bye. Yeah. Huh? What was that? La Terre. What is that? The atmosphere? And here we are on the chapter 6 screen. That is... What is that in the background? Good God. You know what? They were talking about it, right? The ancient weapon? I guess this must be it. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that this chapter. But that'll be for next time. With this thing looming in the background menacingly, now would be a good time to take a break.